Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Baresi. Here's Totti. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Totti. Oh, look at the space here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. That's going in strongly.
So no chances falling either way for the time being. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Puskás! There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Figo. Oh, super! And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Puskás conjures time and space where few can. Can he get on the end of this? Space for him to turn and look. Flashes it across. Crossed it again. Neither side yet able to find the net. Cafu. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pelé. Puskás. Oh, what a ball! Nesta. Odo. Well, that's well seen too. And the counter is on. Deftly away. No, that was never going to make it. Puskás. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Puskás. Rui Costa. Now, can they get him away? Serginho making good progress. Totti. Pelé. Raúl. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Puskás really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Figo. Quick look, then plays it in. They've played it short. And it's Maldini. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He is through here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No way through. Puskás. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gullit wins the duel this time. That is good strength. Nesta. Scholes is the team's great visionary. Now this could be a chance. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 22, numero 15, numero 18, Xabi Alonso.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Casapia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Casapia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Pelé. Alexander-Arnold. Figo. And it's Otto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Pelé! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Got nowhere to hide after that one. Oh, he has managed to get that all wrong.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 10, Totti. Lascia il campo per il numero 42. Cambio di giocatori.
Scholes to Messi. It's Rui Costa. Puskás. And it's Olmo. That's a delicate pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's got away. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pelé. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cristiano Ronaldo. And smartly reclaimed. Bigo was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for a runner. And he was quick to react. Gravenberg is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Oh, it's come loose. Well read, nice interception. Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. He's in. Musiala! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Musiala really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Decent chance! Somewhat off target. That's rather hopeful. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That is a brilliant interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tevez. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So who's he going to be aiming for here? So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Viene sostituito con il numero 20. Attenzione,
It's
un
not gone
cambio.
well.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Yamal. Floated through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's cut it out.
Atalanta couldn't really be more watertight in midfield, not a trickle.
Shoots! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Gravenberg. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Pele. Oh, this looks sharp. Where it came from. Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Now it's Tevez. That looks a cracking ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's been shifted off it. Musiala.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Picked out brilliantly. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cannavaro. And it's Musiala. Oh, super find. And it's Scholes. Gravenberg kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is as far as it goes. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.